Okay.
Right. I've come back to inform you that the boars over in around Trist are dealt with.
Alright, there's that quest out of the way. What's the report about them?
They traveled in groups of about 5, maybe more. Highly unnatural.
Several groups?
Nothing about them was. No, not the groups, the animals themselves.
Is it the
There
horns,
was
or is
no
there something
rhyme or
else?
reason to the There was no rhyme or reason to the horns at all. Besides that, they were normal boars. I've
Normal
collected
boars.
a couple samples of the poison to be looked into.
Do you believe they were added to them naturally or unnaturally?
Perhaps some sort of magical experiment gone wrong, but definitely not natural. Mutation is one thing. That was another.
We'll have to interrogate the magical laboratories around the region then. See if anybody did this. Was there anyone hurt?
Besides the spikes. Not to my knowledge. I found them more off in the wilderness at first. Tracked them back to their lair.
You believe there are more out there? Or are you finished?
I did a quick scoop of around the area. I could not find any others.
Okay.
And none of them had any young left, so.
So the possibility of someone doing this, that's the most important thing. We'll have to update our information. Right then.
Perhaps later I can do another look around to see if I find anything, but
So you took multiple samples,
I
yes?
could use a shower. Yes, here, if you'd like one.
Yep, I'll take
Here's a
one
vial.
to analyze. Hold on to the rest and don't lose
If you
them.
don't mind, I'm going to keep another
Yes,
for
of course.
just in case of
Can't
an
lose them all.
emergency use.
Right. Now for your payment, I suppose. And your shower. I'll do.
With the payment, I'm going to request a room at the inn for now. Or perhaps one of the dormitories that Marlin offered. But for
Well,
now,
they might
the
be
inn is
filled
fine.
with children for a little bit.
Inn will work for me. I can pay for it there for a bit until I find proper housing.
Well, your pay is going to be in excess of an inn night or a stay, so you'll be fine.
I see.
Yeah, we don't really charge extra for those that we kind of recognize. Right. Your room will be up there. I'll handle everything. And your pay will be
Thank you.
sent to your door as well.
Good. Is there a shower in there, or is that in a separate location?
I believe down there, that door there, should lead to the showers. Also leads to your storage. Otherwise, you can go to the river if you want. Water might be a little more powerful.
Probably
Although
get
I don't think,
stains a bit quicker.
Eric's giblets might still be in there.
I'll go upstream.
Yeah. Hello, Taka.
Right.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't even know who you are, but I'm not gonna question it. You might know where Noel will be heading to, since he
Noel?
left. Nothing.
Not exactly, but if I'd had to guess, it'd probably be the front lines of where AOM is.
He looks confused with me.
Have a good day, Demir.
Did you know where the front lines would be?
We've mapped out most of their routes so far, so probably.
Later,
Though,
could
to
you
say
show
for
me the
sure, it
map?
could be- Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna go ask more people.
Okay. Where the fuck is Lara?
Okay. But yeah, this is a flashback. But yeah.
Got it.
Anyway. Oh. Yeah, go ahead, everyone head back to your church for everything.
Hell is he?
Do you might know where Noelle would head off to? Like anywhere?
Unfortunately, haven't really talked to Noelle ever since, you know, the army showed up.
Nabe,
Yeah. Wait. Hold on, wait.
if I
Army?
remember.
What?
Yes. Hey,
Yes?
Did you not know
I
about
have a
that?
question. Can you show me around with the alcohol stand over there?
Alright.
Alcohol stand?
Since
There?
I
Have a seat.
yes,
let's
over
have a seat
there.
over
Yeah.
then.
Can you
Let me
show me
explain it to
around?
you a little bit.
Um,
What I saw.
We can check it out, but I don't think there's alcohol
Can you
there.
show me around.
Sure.
Show me around, since I'm new to the city.
We felt something
Here's our,
was going on, and we
central
tried to
goods store.
see what was going on
This is
with
where we hold most
Noelle
of our
and the group, and we went back to
supplies
the
and items that we might need from the day to day.
army that looked like
I
coming from the
see.
darkness. We've
I grab your shoulder.
I and
You will tell everyone that I was a friend of your parents. Do you understand? The story I made up I came here will come true.
big giant sword.
You understand, Nabe?
Then Agnavane
Good.
started us for no reason.
Continue the tour of the alcohol stand.
All I know was there was an army, and it felt like Noelle was.
So yeah, we also recently gotten some supplies from a nearby doctor. He supplied a lot of helpful poultices and potions, and we gave him a bunch of raw materials to
see.
combine them together. Fortunately, his assistant is
Ah,
not so
We didn't get a chance to
great,
ask
so
them.
they aren't allowed to stay in town.
They were sent off to get Doc after that from
I see. Quite interesting.
We-
Oh, well, you looked into time.
Probably so.
Seems that I have to go visit an old friend from another town. But thank you for introducing me to the alcohol stand. Please
Thank you.
remember the task
Of course I
I
do.
told you.
No,
Give the great hero Gale a good tour of the town.
Noelle didn't.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
just catching up on what
I hope you have a nice day, Nabe.
Yes,
I do hope your
You too.
family is well.
Say Noelle
Thank you.
probably- That's why he left. I think it's.
I believe he doesn't want to endanger us.
But yet, why did he
I
bring?
mean,
Why
that's
was
what
he
he
out?
said to me.
I just feel like he just abandoned us. Didn't tell anyone that he was leaving.
Are you talking
That-
about Noelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just keep catching up with Taka here of what I saw with
Don't
Sorry,
pet me.
Pat-
What the fuck?
Sorry.
I probably wouldn't worry too much
Sorry.
about him at this point, because his father's friends, Gale and Vadir, are going to help him. They helped in the great fight and war several years ago, especially decades ago when they destroyed the Cyclops.
So Elias.
Then why did he? Then why did he not need us?
Hi,
Probably because they don't want to endanger the new generation of heroes.
yes.
This is their fight that they must finish.
Appears that I am busy dealing with a pit of sorts. But besides
Well, you
that,
said
They
that he
are
had
more
old
than
friends,
able
right?
to handle this. Yes, they are family friends of mine, and especially for Noelle's family, the Le Riviere family.
Try to help. I have to go like get
Yeah.
food for the
No
church right now though.
dude.
So yeah.
Did you not know his surname?
Reina, did you find
Excuse
any
me,
books at the bookstore about his last name
Um.
or anything about the last war? Anything?
I believe
have
we do
some
have
notes.
some in the back room. Oh, but
And if you
she'd
know
have
anything
more
about his older
information.
friends, let me know. I want to see if I can
Oh,
meet them too.
yeah. Gale single-handedly stopped a Cyclops' punch that would have destroyed a mountain.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What?
Anyway, Taka, that's what I know, so I'm just letting you know about what was going on. So.
Unless
Okay.
you're the first person to literally tell me that. What the fuck did no one tell me about this?
No, wait, hold
I
on.
try to
Is
be
that
honest.
like a real thing that happened, or like a legend blown entirely
Yes,
out of
it
proportion
was
kind of thing?
written in all the history
you know.
books. Everybody talks about it. And there are
Oh,
the corpse
right,
of the
history book.
giant
Okay, yeah,
Cyclops.
yeah, yeah. No,
Is
no,
there
no.
anything else you could
no,
tell
yeah,
me about
no,
that
I get it. I
encounter
get
with
it.
Yes,
those
my
army
parents
that
fought
showed
in
up?
that war.
Oh, yep.
I can't tell you much more because we went in and left because we were afraid of what was going on. We were panicking.
Do you
And
not
then,
believe me?
Do you know who else was in that room when you left?
Not in the slightest.
Well, I can show you
Aggravating.
detailed accounts and records from
Aggravating.
all the soldiers.
Motherfucker, I want to punch him
I'm
anyway.
sure.
Oh, no. Let's not go
Oh,
into
now I
those
gotta find
details.
him. Wonderful.
I wouldn't try
Oh, it's the
searching
purple
for
guy.
him. He's been removed.
I'm not looking for
from the
him.
city.
I'm not
Look,
looking.
I know
I'm not
what
looking
is
for him, but he
No,
does show up.
Taka.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gone. He's got banned from the city for his actions he did towards multiple
do
heroes.
you know what a legend
Do you know where he
Is-
went?
is really?
I don't.
A
Yes,
me neither.
historical
it is a
event
story to
blown
make
out
up
of
about
proportion.
someone,
Alright.
to make them
Who
seem
else
even
was in
greater
there?
than they once were.
Were you in there, Reina, at the time? No, you ran. You were out of that room when the army
Any
showed
kind
up
of
in there.
creature
I was out of
Strong
the room
enough
when the army showed up,
to
but
destroy
Ellis
a
came
mountain
and
with a
got
single
me
punch.
when
Doesn't
they were
that
in there.
sound a little far-fetched?
So I'm just was Eve in there?
Unfortunately, the fist in the mountain
I'm
kinda
trying to. I don't remember. I only
belays that
remember
point.
Ellis was in there with us.
Unless that could have been an
Which is
artist's
obviously the same thing I can
representation
tell
of
you,
the power.
but if you can find Ellis, she might know what's going on and stuff like that. Because I think she talked to Merlin. I could be wrong about that.
Anything that
I mean,
strong
there
would
has
be
to be more of a reason to why he left than just an
world
army
ending.
showing up.
And
It's-
yet you are
it's-
facing
know.
a world-ending threat.
I mean, yeah, he might have
And
done
yet
it
you
to
still
protect
fight it?
us, but at the
Yes.
same time,
They also fought the
in a
same threat.
very-
at least
Exactly.
Do you expect
Oh,
that not to be a
believe me,
world-ending
I
He
threat?
left
I have fought a
He kinda
world
left a
ending
family
threat
behind.
before.
when you think
but-
about it. He left his comrades.
well, there has to
It's
be a reason
very-
for it.
He better have a good
World
one.
ending can mean a lot of
Sorry.
In
You
the
better have
old
one.
war, he lost a lot
There
of
is
friends.
the more direct world ending threat, something that
soldiers
can
and
punch mountains
people
to
that worked under
dust,
him.
which could end the
And
world
with
in a
the darkness
solid
and
afternoon
AOM
of
being
hard
a military
work.
force in and of themselves.
And then
didn't
there's the
wanna
kind
risk
of
us.
world ending threat that takes
Plus,
years, if not decades,
we haven't shown
to enact
the
its
most
plans.
trust in him. I mean, when the
Those
military
are the
came
ones
in,
you
we
have to
didn't give
worry
him a
about.
chance to explain.
Things that are so
just
didn't.
powerful that it's almost beyond
Wait,
real
so that
comprehension.
army just showed up and you immediately just didn't
There's
trust
no
them?
fighting that.
You didn't
It's
ask
because-
why?
And yet, what if they
We
are
didn't get a chance
intrinsically
to.
attached?
I didn't get a chance
Say,
to.
What do you mean you
this
didn't have a
direct
chance
world-ending
to?
threat. They got
Agneven
to
was
experience
chasing
it.
me down.
The mountain, the village and the
before I could
mountain,
even do
just a
anything,
train stop
Noah-
away. It was
Noah was
completely
gone. I
erased
couldn't
and
find
turned
him.
into a wasteland.
We had to
in
do a
one
mission. We had to get Doc
move.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, that was like the
Gee,
last time I
got to experience that.
Actually,
Is that something we cannot fight?
I swooped you guys out because I didn't want you guys
No.
to see it because
You can't
I,
fight
as a
something
veteran
like
of
that.
war, didn't want you guys to get too bad of the
And yet they still
wrong
try,
opinion of them.
Because
despite that.
So I was trying to get you guys out
I'll
of there.
put it.
As
I'll
a
put it
veteran
this way.
myself,
Alright, I'll put it this
I
way.
spoke with him later. and
Something
he-
with that much power, something able to enact that much force.
All I
at
got
once.
from him was he's doing this
If it's
to
as
protect
easy as
us,
throwing a
and
punch,
he will hopefully be back.
we've already lost.
Will he be back the same
big
way?
is this thing?
That's
I
what I
hope.
asked him, and he didn't really answer.
The size of a
Hmm.
man?
I'm gonna go
The
find
size of a
Sword.
mountain?
If we
Okay,
try to
good luck,
consider
Taka. Sorry.
the information without the overblown history,
Sorry.
perhaps much lot bigger than
It's fine.
I've dealt
that
with a lot of
building and then
people,
some.
Well, from my backstory.
They aren't like
Yep.
the war machines of back then
At least
that were
tell
summoned
the
and brought
group
in.
what you're doing.
I know.
Not. I feel
War
betrayed.
machine?
Oh
I don't know
yes,
if
But
I
you
know I'm
felt
the
the
newest
same
one.
way
Cyclops.
about me
he seemed to believe they were pretty
with
world ending,
what I had
but
to do with aggravating.
it takes them a lot of
but
time
you
to really
you came back
prepare
and
such a
explained
powerful strike.
yourself. And we
With the
understood
ones
now
even
why.
above
Alright.
them.
Would show. Apparently, he's
That's
had this
different.
thing. I think
Yes.
someone said he. I
Alright.
think
Same
he said
thing
he
with
was
the
planning
one
this
that
for a while.
Taka had went through. They haven't
don't know.
striked like that again ever
I don't
since.
know either. That's I heard. I thought he said.
I'm
something
surprised
like
you didn't
that.
try to ask for that, whether they could do it many
So,
times in a row.
So he has not trust us from the beginning.
Well, when you
That's what I'm
say
getting.
in a single
I mean,
punch,
He probably wanted to trust
makes
us,
it sound
but our
like
actions haven't.
jab,
Right.
All of our
mountain, jab,
actions haven't
mountain,
been the
jab,
best.
mountain.
That's part of the beauty of the
Which
legend,
doesn't
is it
really-
not?
But the thing is, we make mistakes. Yeah.
Ah. But you
About
had brought
this-
this
yeah,
forward
we
as
all
if
make
it was
mistakes and try to
historical
learn
record.
and adapt from them.
Yes,
You okay?
there
With
is
Noel, he didn't give us a
historical
chance. That's
record
how I
of
feel. And I'm
someone
sorry.
stopping a Cyclops punch.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
There is historical record of that happening.
Mm-hmm. But you just called it a legend.
Yes,
And that's just it, isn't it?
but it
A
did happen.
historical record
But the
is
legend
blown
made
out
it more
proportion.
amazing.
Yeah. I'm too sober for this conversation. Where's my...
The mirror has washed up.
Washed up. What, you fall in the river? Someone throw you in the river, bud?
No.
Fortunately, he wanted
It'd
hot
be a shame if someone
water.
was thrown in the river.
I believe his giblets are still in there.
Gross.
That's why I didn't use the river. You alright?
Yes, quite fine.
I see.
Alright, so I see like neither of you, well, you maybe a little bit, are the kind to wear like real armor. You wouldn't happen to know any place around here. Yeah, I said maybe you, because you got the...
Well, the inn and
Either you or
tavern
I can
has
get
a
some
deal
good
with
leather.
the blacksmith where if you buy a meal, you get a coupon at the blacksmith's.
What's a
Where's the
coupon?
blacksmith?
You get to buy or repair or make items for less when you have a coupon.
Okay. I'm not looking so much for a blacksmith. I'm not a big fan of like the big metal bulky thing. I was looking for leather armor. Is there a leather worker in town?
There's a clothing store there, general goods there. If you use some leather strips in the general goods, go tanning and boiling at the blacksmith's, you can probably get the tailor to make a set for you.
Alright. That sounds like a lot of work.
It sounds like something that would be helpful if you would attach to the town and know the members who may have many deals in the store for you.
I don't really care about the town. I just need armor. Alright. I'll figure something out over the next couple days, I guess. So, like, if I'm not mistaken, isn't there supposed to be, like, some kind of morning meeting goes on around here?
Usually,
Or did
there
that just
is
kind of fall
a...
apart as the blonde guy ran off?
Perhaps we should see if we can get people,
Rally
or
the
wherever
troops.
they are. Church? Yes,
Or
church.
I saw a couple at the church.
Alright.
We all do worship the light.
I'm sure you do.
familiar with that, unfortunately.
Alright, I asked you before, but are you like legit alright?
Well, alright.
Are you alright? Yeah.
Yes. Is something the matter?
I'll just take it as a no. We'll move on. I don't care. Let's go. Let's find these idiots.
Nope, there are a few there. He walked through that door without opening it. I suppose that is helpful with his phasing. Yep. Bye, Suri. Was there anyone in there?
No.
Well,
Maybe they've all gathered for a meeting.
Lord
We
and
don't know.
Suri are going into the house, so let's check what's going on.
Oh.
There's two over by the academy.
Alright.
Don't know the white-haired dude's name.
Hello?
Having a bit of an issue. Apparently, Suri is one of the amnesiacs that are apparently cropping up.
Amnesiacs. There have been... there we go. There have been many tales about amnesiacs cropping up a lot lately. Has she fallen into them?
Unfortunately, we just went to talk to Marlin. He's going to see if he can get some of the other amnesiacs to come talk to us so we can try and find a cause for why it's happening. If we can help.
Is this her first time?
Dunno. Considering Solias told her to start writing things down in a notebook about what she's doing every day, I'm going to assume maybe not this time.
That is... very worrying. So... I have been tracking these a little bit, and there's been some cropping up down in the southeast region, but more of them keep seeming cropping up, moving northwards. And since they have hit Suri, that means it's here now.
It's just a possibility of it being a disease, like a magical disease used by, well, this is all speculation, of course, but possibly
Magical.
someone that AOM are working alongside.
Do you think the
Someone who
person
actually
with
knows
the
more about
magic.
powers could be doing this?
Possibly.
Seems possibly someone is experimenting very inhumanely. First with poison.
Let's head inside.
now
I
with
said I was going
memories.
to get Suri something to eat.
Okay. Let us know if you need anything.
Okay.
Which
Could
car is
also be
this?
some sort of.
What do you mean?
Is she okay?
She appears to have
fine.
been one of the amnesiacs that have been cropping up.
Amnesia. Then, oh. That's happening here now?
Yes.
You have heard of stories too?
Yeah, it was in the news too. Plus people were talking about it. I thought it was just like fake rumors that's happening. I didn't expect it to be real, but to think it's happening. And she's one of
Yeah.
the victims?
She
Possibilities
seems
of
to be.
Person. monster,
Suri,
Is there any like
some
sense
sort of.
do you remember anything?
Suri shakes her head.
Ah,
Welcome back.
Oh, perfect. We got an issue here. Have you heard the rumors of people losing their memories or something? If I explained that right.
No,
yeah.
I don't remember hearing that.
I think
Is
it's
that
too.
supposed to be one of the jokes?
That is a joke.
Okay.
I I have no idea what's going on in this fucking world.
Well, we have a bigger
I think
issue. and that-
he is
Perhaps it's some
more
type of person.
extravagant than you may be used to.
Yes. Wait, what? You know what? I
Perhaps
take
some
it.
type monster.
It could be a monster, maybe a bug. Let's do it.
Possibly.
Magic.
There have been monsters that do. How do I say it? There was once a monster
Memory
that
loss.
could eat people's dreams in the night. Awful
That's
creatures.
impossible. I mean,
I'm not
could be
sure.
possible.
From what I've heard from
I've
Marlon
only heard
about
about
the
rumors
heroes
of
of
such
Faith,
creatures.
there was a creature that could affect people's nightmares and bring them back.
Hmm.
Was something
So
that
it's
they
not out of the question
managed
that something
to
could be
defeat.
affecting.
And there is no
good?
longer any problem with that creature.
Hey, lady, you good?
Good? Is something wrong?
Yeah. You.
Do we have any healers nearby?
You
Healers?
look strange.
Why do we need a
don't
healer?
know. I
Or
don't
someone
know.
who can magically sense things?
Okay. I can sense magic. Hang on.
Ooh, nice.
Do I sense anything magical in the area?
That's you, boy. Say something. No, as in, he has to fucking DM it.
Do I sense
Oh,
anything
yeah,
magical?
Slightly, it's a tiny bit. Very dark and ominous and very evil.
Something faint.
Something
I
wrong.
can't
What
tell
is it?
from here. I can't tell from
You have
way
to go
over
closer?
here. No, yeah, give me a minute. I'll be there here in a second.
Is
Well, based on it, that doesn't sound good.
Hey, you good? Hey, guys.
Nabe?
wait, what? Is something wrong?
You good?
Did something happen?
You had
You-
just
you-
collapsed to the floor.
You just collapsed. Are
Do
you
not remember.
No,
nuts?
I was just here earlier. What do you mean something has happened?
Alright.
Just now, you've collapsed to the floor, were on your hands and knees, and stood up and said there was nothing wrong.
Something is wrong?
Eric, right?
Alright.
Did you find
Yeah.
This couldn't be a possible thing.
I just got here, alright?
Well, you know,
No.
I thought you would got some tools or something.
So lies. So lies.
Hang on.
Did I say this
Stay
was
still.
okay?
Let him do his magic.
Shh. Shut up.
I don't like
Faint.
magic done on me.
No, there's something
It's
happened.
faded and seems
It's
gone
dark,
now.
but it's
Whatever was
faint.
there is missing.
This very faint
Did
traces,
we even
but
talk today?
it's gone. Alright, yeah, alright. I'm gonna let you know. And I'm gonna probably have to tell you like 10 times today. There's some kind of magic affecting your mind. You're consistently forgetting things. You're losing your memories.
Memories
Ooh,
of today? Nothing's happened today.
Yes.
We
It
got
has.
the Demir turned in his quest of defeating the boars, and we are going to be investigating some mages around the area.
Do you remember our conversation about Cyclopses?
Cyclopses?
Nasty.
The ones
Alright,
used in the war?
alright. Yes, alright, so do you have like some coal and some parchment or something?
Parchment quill. I always carry my journal with me.
Alright, so what I want you to do, this journal needs to be constantly written in. Constantly. In fact, write in the journal right now that you need to constantly write down what's happening.
I always write in it all the time. Notes of anything.
Okay, no, I mean constantly. Like, to the point where it feels like it's too much, because something is affecting your memory. I'm telling you this right now. Absolutely
Should we call
serious.
Merlin for this?
No joke. Yes,
already
go
sent
find Rylan.
Solias.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Perfect. Something's affecting your memories. Write that down.
Okay.
Possibility
Things
your
of
own
being
writing.
one of the
memories.
amnesiacs.
Mm-hmm.
This could be
Amnesiacs,
the
the
start of a
ones from the
process.
news reports? Have
Yes.
there been more propping up here?
Oh, there was a little one with the
You just saw the little
green.
girl who walked in, didn't you?
Yeah,
City?
yeah.
Yes.
I
What
was
happened
I was
to her?
walking by earlier as a clone, and they're talking about a diary and memories and
But you knew that.
Right here.
You were told.
New-
write it down.
You're-
Write it down.
Oh,
Keep writing.
okay.
Always
We're
right.
told that
What's the situation?
City was an amnesia.
Hey, fish guy.
Possible magical alteration of memory, unfortunately.
Yeah, something's going around screwing with people's memories, erasing them. It's faint, it's distant, it's dark. That's all I was able to get before it faded.
You're good. Okay.
Understandable.
Nabe, are you
Been fucky.
you understanding?
Yes, I'm quite fine. A bit confused why everybody keeps trying to tell me about things that didn't happen.
Hmm. What was the last thing you remember?
I was talking to Demir about his return after he dealt with the boars, and we're about to decide to investigate the mages and laboratories around to see if anyone is inhumanely messing with animals. And we have a poison vial of their venom to analyze.
That is all
He
correct
raises
so
an
far.
he raises an eyebrow at the mirror. And why?
It was a quest to
It
protect
did not seem
Trista.
natural. It was a simple quest.
They
to
were
protect
very
Trista.
nearby.
They were injuring people, so I dealt with them quickly.
Nabe,
Yes?
will you allow me to try something?
You know I don't like magical intervention on me.
Well, it seems that this wasn't exactly my choice, but I would like to just try a little something.
Sure?
Taking a little bit of his pink magic to the tip of his wand, he presses it to Nabe's forehead.
I'm going back to my room and set up
And
some wards. This is
What
bullshit.
did that do?
What did you do, Magic Man?
Maybe I should have cleared the fog, but it depends on the level, really.
Fog?
Does anything seem to be
There's
coming
a
back
fog?
to you?
Coming back? What do
Well,
you
it
mean?
seems like your level of memory is distorted somewhat.
It's worse.
I don't believe
Have you
so.
considered the idea that the memories could have been destroyed? Possibly
I
no
highly
way of
doubt
recovering.
that. By the looks of it, by the sounds of it, she remembers everything that happened today.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
I won't
what about,
really tell you what happened.
What about before? Anything before today?
Before today?
Were you with her today?
Yes, we assigned Demir his
Briefly
quest.
in the morning, not for long.
There were news reports about amnesiacs cropping up
Do you
around.
remember
I've
her
just
sleeping
returned
at all?
We
Just
talked
returned
about
to town recently. She had
setting
not
up
fallen
the
asleep. I've
blacksmith
seen
to
her
create leather armor.
walking around.
Hmm.
So it's just
That seems to
sudden
coincide with
loss.
everything that I remember.
All that
I
is
don't
accurate.
remember.
I
Has-
don't
do you
know
remember-
why we
Jack,
want
your
to
memory
let it
can't
with
be
you,
trusted.
but I
Excuse
think
you.
it might be important
Fine.
to give people an easy way to protect themselves without wasting metal.
Hey. Dingus.
Yes, I do remember discussing
Do
about
you
that.
remember her sleeping at all today? Like, have you been with her at all today at all?
No, I woke up late today. So I don't remember anything.
Oh, is the
Oh, wait,
reliable
I do. Hey, excuse. Oh, wait, I have a question. Who was with you today? Do you remember? Name every person who was with you. That might help. Maybe.
It doesn't help if they
Amir,
don't remember.
Eric when they were here, Sue when they walked by, there was, Who's the other ones that were still here with us? God. It's hard to recall on the spot. You were there. You eventually came in. Eric was there. And
Anything in the morning?
there was also Taka. We talked to Taka. There was Oscar, and there was Reina. Reina was there too.
I see.
That didn't
So,
help much.
to divert a little bit, do you remember anything about sleeping at all today?
I
Anything like
slept
that?
fine. Nothing wrong. I woke up at the inn like I usually do. They offer me lodgings for working there.
I got it.
And did you notice that you had any memory loss, or you felt like you didn't remember something?
No, I
when you
always
woke up?
keep everything down in my journal. Nothing seems out of place.
And has
Magic Man.
can
Sorry
these
to interrupt.
have you read through your journals?
Yes.
Like,
Nothing's
and
wrong
it's
with them except for what you've
possibly
been trying to
thinking-
tell me today.
Yes.
Magic
Jack,
Man.
Jack Fearsome wants to say something. Jack, you
Hey.
got the floor.
Do you have a magic you can see what she saw, what she did this morning, out like the whole day? It's like in the afternoon already.
I don't
She's not
think I should
sensual
intervene
to
that far.
magic.
Yes,
That's a
I
little
already stepped my bounds
pervasive.
once. I'm not going to step over again.
Okay. Now, Nave, will you
Yeah.
consent to a quick little scan?
A scan?
It's just a physical scan. It won't hurt at all.
Sure.
She taps a few buttons on her data pad and it just makes a small beep. And it does a full physical scan, anything out of place
Healthy.
at all.
Red dude named Eric, sorry to touch you, but he
Hmm.
said he sensed
You
something
seem
dark
perfectly fine.
in Nabe's head. That's what
Nothing
he said.
wrong, just like the other.
You buffoon in front of them!
No, my
What?
face!
Grabs it. Come with me.
Okay.
Oh dear.
It appears that Jack is being his usual unintelligent
An idiot.
self. That's a more crass way of putting it.
If amnesiacs are cropping up here, then we should set up some place for them to be so that we can take care of them.
That's it,
Right,
they
to stay.
consent to it.
Well, if they don't know where they are,
Because
who
they won't
are,
go willingly.
If they don't know where they are or who they are, they might as well trust somebody.
Simply offering free lodging and food. Don't bring up the memory loss and they should follow.
We can ease them into it.
Then that would be you too.
Me too? But I have all
I
my
mean,
memories.
You have memory loss. Well, clearly you wouldn't remember, but you've had memory loss.
It's not a significant amount, but enough to be concerning. It could be the start of a process.
And
Understand it's
seeing
for
the
your
other
own
person
safety.
I saw today, they've
Other
had
person?
extreme memory loss, and this could occur.
Would that be Sui?
I forgot her name. Sorry, Suvi.
Suri,
Yes,
yes.
the Suri, the little one. She had sudden memory loss while we were speaking, so.
Oh. Okay. Huh.
So, now that you are experiencing the same symptoms as saw from Suri, it is
Symptom of
of
just-
concern now. Memory loss, confusion, and it's sudden memory loss, I would presume, because I even asked her if she slept at all. She doesn't remember, and she lost memory right when I was talking with her, so it's sudden. So you can lose memory at any moment as we speak.
I don't feel anything wrong. But
Of course you
I guess I'm
wouldn't
going to
feel
be
it.
constrained against my wishes anyways. Will at least be able to complete my tasks as usual.
I don't see a
Well,
problem with that.
as long as someone
Right.
is with you.
As long as I can do my work, doesn't matter. Watch
You
me,
can
whatever.
do your work still. I just wish for someone to be with you in case of any sudden memory loss and you become confused and just might hurt yourself.
This, I don't really think that would happen.
You never know. And plus, it's just simple procedures.
Alright. Can we... What?
So did we find anything?
Hmm?
Did we find anything?
I did a scan on her.
Hmm.
She seems healthy. Same symptoms as the little girl.
I don't
Confused.
believe so.
Really?
Sudden symptoms of confusion and sudden memory loss.
I mean, they say I fell down. I don't think that's the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twice.
Twice.
You felt any head pains today?
I think I remember having some headaches, but they don't seem any unusual.
Right.
But on the full physical scan, it says everything's fine, so...
Right.
Ooh, this is cool. What is
Don't
this?
touch
Toy.
it.
Sorry, it looks like a toy. Ooh.
Not a toy. It's a very, very expensive tool, which if it breaks, I won't be able to replace it.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna just back away from her, so I won't break it, just in case.
Well,
Well, I mean,
Is
that's
there
pretty much all we
anything
can do
else?
for now.
I need to finish up my task and submit this vial for analysis.
No, I think that'll be it for now.
I do actually
you
have
can go
a
about
quick
alone.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
If you don't
No.
mind. Were there any other quests for looking around the area?
Oh, yeah,
on
quests.
unusual
Yes.
sightings?
Quest. There was the added quest of just recently to interrogate the many laboratories around town
Can I
for
talk to you when you get a moment?
inhumane practices, including
Yeah, sure.
taking
I'm just making
people's
some
memories.
notes so I can look back in a few minutes.
I don't
see if I can
remember
figure
that.
So, when you get
You
a
don't
moment,
remember
tell me when
writing
you're the
that?
church.
Not you.
Yeah,
No,
alright.
I remember adding
I'm not
the
here, so I can just
investigation of the
I can
boars,
just-
but
I can keep writing even if
All of it.
I suppose I
You
didn't
added
read
that
it.
on when you saw Suri.
So it feels like
Oh.
Nabe is having the same effect, but something different.
We both agreed that it could be a monster
Don't mind
affecting
me,
people's
I'm
memories.
just informing her what she missed.
Don't you remember?
You know,
I remember this kind
do I have to explain all everything again?
I remember
Have you
feeling this
heard the news
conversation.
of people losing memories?
Oh yes, I've
talk
been
about
around
it,
town,
yes.
I've been around many towns, and some people
Have you been to any of those laboratories recently?
No, I haven't. They don't really accept even adventurers. You need to have professional people to go to inquire them.
Well, apparently.
But in the case of an emergency of them doing something incredibly inhumane or against their treaties, then you can knock at the door of soldiers.
What's up, Doctor?
That's not good.
I'm not used to seeing
Are
those.
there any located to the southeast?
Something wrong?
Relatively close.
No, nothing.
Southeast, I believe
I've
the
mostly ever seen you
Great
in
Ice Mage's
Armor.
tower is over there.
She was a man when I first saw her.
Everyone did. They had a voice.
Do you
in
still have
Japanese.
the idea about the location of the amnesiacs?
Location of the amnesiacs. Oh, yes,
Where it started. It was the
I've
southeast.
been
correct?
tracking them, and they started in the southeast near this area,
Were you
near
there
the
when the
Pizarra
army,
Lake, and they've been moving up
showed up
north,
with Noel?
and there have been some cropping up near our region.
Where on this map
believe I
would you
was.
consider the closest magical laboratory to this location? Near this lake.
Right.
There is the Ice Mage's tower. There is
Why
the
do you
Randall's
know?
Research
Question, what-
Laboratory,
what-
but that's
what
sort
army?
of separated from the fire.
Oh,
Um,
every
there
night
is-
appeared in this house
This Westbrook, I suppose.
Leader of
Any enemies of the Ice Mage?
It says something
Any
about
Enemies of
laboratories
the
working
Ice
against
Mage.
each other?
and they were
yeah.
I
guess
believe
following
he
Noel.
might be at
and-
odds with the
sounds like he made a deal with
Fire
them.
Kingdom,
Nightmare?
where the Flame Princess resides.
What?
I don't.
So if there's any that has
I heard
affiliation
something about
with
it.
her,
Aren't they one of
they
the
may
Not exactly.
retaliate.
Well, I think so, but I mean, if they made a deal with Noel, then I
Doesn't that
guess
mean
for
a good
now they're on our good
If you
side.
don't mind making a quick
No.
note to look
Well, that
into
means
both
you
of
can judge
those,
the
the
book.
Ice Mage's
Well,
Tower.
you can't judge the book by its cover, you know?
Fair,
And it might
please.
look scary nice, but maybe
We
there's
can
a
start
people,
there,
you know?
work on other areas if we don't find anything.
Ice Mage.
Maybe
They're
like
an army.
unicorns.
There,
Well,
the Ice Mage was supposed to
They're gonna
take
give
a
us
tour
flowers and
of
chocolates and say, "Hey, I wanna be your
Trista
friend."
recently to
You
show
never
off
know
his
unless we
research.
try, you know? We can ask.
How about you
May
try?
still be able
So
to
you're
get a
telling
ticket to
me
his
someone
show.
from this location in the
I-
southeast
Yeah, I might as
has
well.
been continuously moving
would try
towards
them. I would
Trista,
try-
Reason,
following the
apparently,
exact pattern of
and this is just my
amnesiacs.
theory, but I think that Noel left because
I'm not exactly
people didn't
sure.
trust him
I
after
think
what
I heard some
happened to the
people say
army
he might
killer.
have cancelled it due to an emergency.
Do you think they do it on purpose to make us?
But he's
sing
still
it?
selling tickets though, so I'm not.
Well, I
Actually,
mean,
not
exactly
knowing
sure.
Noel, for the little time I've known him,
Either way, that is too much
Wait,
coincidence
this
for
is
my
done
liking.
out of good intention.
So are we looking into the
You
Ice
can
Mage
look
then?
into that one.
That makes
Yeah, but-
sense.
Why?
Yes.
Night peep.
Ice Mage it
It was,
is.
I would recommend
if I
doing
remember
that.
correctly, before I came,
We'll do the Ice
people-
Mage first. If we
people
find
seem to
nothing,
enjoy it a lot.
it could
Time
possibly
together.
be their
That's
rivals, the
always funny, right?
fire
Suddenly,
people.
A group of knights
Yes.
show up in the
Framing
house
them.
in front of us. Why? Isn't that weird?
specialize
It's
in
like,
monsters,
that's too
but-
perfect.
I think I know. He might
guess
be
people can
assembling
be
an
monsters
army
too.
to maybe take
Mhm.
on AOM.
I see. I need to make sure I keep this.
I don't think that's.
You know,
Regardless, keep a note.
It's a possibility.
I will.
I'm not talking about your
Yes.
point, dingus.
Taka,
but I mean, you have a. Huh?
did I speak to you today? I
You did.
have a
You were
memory
talking
of
about
speaking
the
to you.
where. Ew. Yeah, you definitely have memory loss.
No, I do remember
What
our
did she talk to
conversation.
you about?
You were asking about Noel's. Oh,
What conversation? We need to know because it's a top priority.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyways.
I mean, I clearly remember our conversation.
But you do?
Yes, you were asking about Noel's whereabouts, and I was going to send some threads out to see if we could figure out where he would be.
Right, you remember that. What?
Yeah.
But you don't remember it actually happening?
No,
Or-
it did happen. It clearly did happen.
What conversation did
What
you
did
guys
you
have?
forget then? Shut
Ooh, your fingers.
Apparently, just recently, when I collapsed, seems that I had memory loss of some conversations right before then.
What's the last thing you remember then?
The last thing I remember, was talking about Cyclopses and legends.
Right, you were mentioning about Noel's friends from the old war.
Wait.
And how one of them.
Noel's friends from the old war. I mean, Glenn's? Noel was very young during the old war.
Well,
Glenn
didn't you
was the
say they were,
hero
like-
leader at the time.
Oh.
Wait,
But you
what?
said they had
I'm
old friends. Someone like. I forget their names.
Friends. Would they be fellow heroes?
Now you're forgetting. You're forgetting. Now you're forgetting
Possibly.
There's the bow user, the shield user.
I'm going to kill you.
Conjurer?
Isaac just not pissing her off.
I mean, yeah, anyone from the old war would help. Anyone who knew Noel.
Wait, question.
Yes?
It says a hero, a Cyclops.
Mhm.
Who's that hero? I don't know. You never mentioned the name. Who's the hero
Who
that
was the
killed
hero
Cyclops?
that killed the Cyclops? It was a group effort between the heroes with Glenn. I believe they managed to knock him down onto his back, and using Glenn's long blade, they were able to gouge it deep into his eyes and straight into his brain.
Wow.
Ah.
Yes.
The usual tactic for psychopaths.
Yes,
So,
his
looks
sword
like
was
nothing.
I don't
very
even know
long.
who the fuck you are!
This is Demir.
Hold on.
Do I trust this? Do I trust that he won't take my
He
memories or
recently
kill me?
washed off from the blood.
You know what? That doesn't really help. Sure, yeah, fine. Yeah,
I don't
Taka,
use magic, don't worry. I don't like it.
Oh. Wait.
Yes, I'm more for tools myself, but not really the innateness of it.
Oh, there's a small one.
Oh. Sui, are you doing alright?
Hi.
Sylvie,
I believe so.
Cool.
are you okay?
Do you remember what happened to her?
You told me she had memory loss, right?
Okay. You remember who I am, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did? Oh, there you are.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah,
Wait.
Oscar.
Too many people.
Hello.
Tell me next time you're gonna leave, okay? I need to be there.
Okay. Oh my god, this is so
I need to talk to you.
so tiring on me.
Okay.
You were there when that army showed up with Noel, right?
Only briefly. We kind of skipped when we figured it out because we wanted to go see Malin as soon as.
Did you trust Noel? Or did you ask him at all? Why
Oh.
there was an army there?
Not
No,
sure
but
what
I did have a
else.
conversation with Malin, and he told me some stuff about Noel, which kind of gives me some sort of idea, but not really.
She's
a
forgotten some
5:47,
names.
we're almost
So
2
I'd
hours
rather
in.
not say
Names
anything just in
like
case.
my name, Alice,
Do we know anyone else on the
Ben.
mission to investigate the ice mages?
The mission
Who
to
else do you
investigate
think we
ice
should
mages.
take?
I remember how they got him.
Yes.
Assumptions aren't really good.
Usually, you send in an investigator so that they can professionally go and have an actual talk with them, but in the case of them doing something this inhumane against the treaties, that requires more of a force. Usually it's handled by the authority around that knock down the doors, but since this is affecting us, and Marlin is the leader of this, it would be assigning his own team to kind of
Sorry,
put on a muscle and figure out what is going on.
Kind of worrying about Siri right now, and the whole amnesia.
If possible, I would like to be on that team.
Of course. There aren't many adventurers who like dealing with magic. They believe it is, cheap.
They just recently forgot.
Oh, I do not like magic myself, but
But fighting
I know
against
it's
it,
a lot
then.
of trail.
Some memory loss, and also stumbling down and.
There's nothing wrong with magic. At least I think so, but
Yes, but it is a
Just not
problem
my
when
thing.
you are a human fighter and all they do is lob fireballs at you from a distance.
Been hearing things about
That is
other
quite
towns
troubling.
and the amnesiacs popping up there. We might be able to get some information from him.
I've heard of
Well,
whole
then you have to improvise.
battalions that got devastated due to that.
I have a feeling we might have to go town to town and get more
No,
info
I
from
don't
other
think
places.
that's
Yes.
necessary.
You don't think so?
Mullen,
There are a couple ways around fireballs, at least.
Get in contact with some of the amnesiacs. And
None of them are fun.
Okay.
Right.
So,
ourselves, so he'll
Okay.
probably figure out a way to gather them in one place. Or
I'll leave you to your remaining tasks for the
question them, see
day.
what's going on.
Thank you.
what
Were there any
happened,
other
what they did.
quests that you
Could be-
had or
it could be a
no?
lot of things.
Oh,
It's hard to say
Yes.
what's coming.
I believe. Right.
Don't worry.
In a nearby port town, it appears that a ship with a lot of armed individuals might be coming on, and people are a bit worried since many of them seem to be beastkin. So, It seems that the town wants to get some extra muscle to help
No, because
keep that in check.
her case was light, as in her memory.
I thought that might be a bit
Too many people for
far.
my taste.
Let's see, up close.
Perhaps we can send some people over, get our, what was the word, PR up.
Ah, yes, that sounds like a great
No, I
idea.
misunderstood what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine.
We should be aware that the
And
people
if
from
we resolve it
across
without
the
bloodshed, then
More severe, I don't know. I would need
the people
more
across the
be
continents,
people.
across the ocean,
I
they
need
are.
more
Their technology is much different than ours and their culture. So you need someone that can handle that.
And
Our
that's
team.
where Merlin, and that's where Merlin comes in, trying to maybe gather the people.
I'm sure we
maybe
have a
more
couple
info.
people.
Maybe they will.
Though I believe I will be focusing more on the ice mages.
It's kind of hard to ask what they were last before it started, but that's kind of hard to ask some people.
I believe there might be some
The thing is, if we can figure out
frost resistance potions that the doctor had given us.
figure out where gaps are.
We can
Would you
narrow
like
it
a
down.
collection of those?
Maybe there's specific dates. Maybe you know.
It'll be
Yes, just
part of your
leave it
work
at my room
compensation.
at some time.
They
Maybe
just,
they-
Yes.
it's just memories. just
Same with
stop.
your pay.
Maybe they ate something, drank
Thank you.
something, maybe went somewhere, met somebody, anything.
If I could get-
It's hard to say right now.
This is just.
We need more.
We kind of have to read around the lines.
This is why we need a monster blacksmith in town at least.
Incredible disease is like
I have a
Monster
couple
part.
items that
still mind blowing to me.
a couple
I've heard
items
and
that
you've
if
heard
put
that
together
hit pretty hard.
could possibly be
No,
used
that-
to
That was
sense
just a
magic
suggestion.
like a
It could
lens.
be something else. It could be. I
I've
mean,
used one in the
selective.
past. I don't have one
it could be
myself,
selective, It could
unfortunately.
be something that people are coming in contact with. But
If given about a
Then
week, I can acquire
perhaps
said parts, but
if you go to around the mages laboratories, they might be able to transmute something for you with those parts.
I see. Well,
It's too early to
so
tell.
far that's
It can be
perhaps.
part of
That's
trying
the
to keep
only
them silent if you find anything out
assumption I
about
can
them.
make, unless people have been eating something as well. That's also.
You'll still
possible.
tell
I
us
was
anyway.
thinking
huh?
more of a way
Or
to
some consumption of something.
see if they're trying anything.
We need
Mhm.
more
So
info to
far-
narrow it down.
I'm be fucking for myself.
I
I
don't
will
like to
be
waste your
saying
materials,
bringing
though.
someone with a magical sense.
I'll
Which is
definitely
fine,
be
I
listening
can
to
gather
myself
more.
on that one.
But yeah, they should be able
Only
to create
two
that
of those are
object
rare
for you.
monster, but
I
And
did
that
like
should help with your search.
Oh, hit really hard. Sorry, lagged.
that would help.
I did miss the pizza.
I believe the ones that
I've been
do the
putting too
most
much money in
physical
anyway,
labor
a
of
lot lately.
creating objects
Don't know why.
together
But, you know,
should be
um,
just a bit to our northeast in sort of the more mountainy region.
you okay there?
You're
George?
still
Okay?
separated from AOM due to the mountains,
toward
so it shouldn't be too
I
dangerous.
seem to lag again.
Big lag. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
Well,
got
I wouldn't be
lagged
too
Did
worried
you hear what I
about
said, or
Age
no?
of Metal as they don't know I'm
I really
technically
didn't.
with any of you yet.
Oh,
I'm just a lone mercenary.
Yes, I don't know if they even know your name.
I don't believe it's spread that far. The Beastwood is large, but not that big.
You okay?
Yes. Right. Well,
At least the
Oh, you know
I
what?
ground's
I'm gonna
suppose you
keep
can
talking.
go off
I'll
now.
be
Regardless.
inside if you need me.
I need to figure out who's gonna be watching me.
Better take this one with you too.
I would go see Marlin before you continue your tasks for the day.
Yeah, I will.
Alright.
If you need me at all for any further development of any quests,
Be careful
you know where
with
I'm
the
staying.
or whatever.
Yes. See you.
Just in
Here.
case it's something like that, correct?
Good day.
Just in case. And I would. We still don't know if this is like spreadable, or how. As in like
How-
through
Contact.
physical.
I can walk.
Oh,
through this
no, no, no,
now.
no, 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 no!
Because if I was attacked right now, whoever attacked me would give up their initiative. I would know of an attack.
Like, what do you mean, like
person,
headaches and stuff like that?
And like, on accordingly.
Oh, dear lord. Oh, that was exhausting. Oh, Jesus. Whew, okay, that went pretty well, I think. I think I played that off really well. Oh, goddamn.
But remember, your defense has to be good.
I want to follow Elias to see what Elias is doing.
Into the tip of his wand. Gives the illusion of zap, which connects to the original body. Or not, apparently.
Looks like you just
Huh.
destroyed the hologram.
Marlin.
Huh. Alright. I totally lost focus. That fucking hurt. Oh, God. See, it's not exactly fun, but I already warned you the first time. But I apologize. Nabe, what's
Can
up?
we
How's it going?
speak?
Sure thing. But yes, you can continue talking about defensive talk if you'd like. But
yeah.
I'll come by later to talk some more finer specs with you about things.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.